As a parent of a first-time teen driver, you want the car they get to be reliable, dependable, you know, a little safe. Here's your keys to your new FOXBODY. What better vehicle to choose than a 1986 4i FOXBODY Mustang that you know is just 37 years old? Who would do that? I did. Got it for my 16-year-old daughter.
I have a FOXBODY for my first car.
And we're gonna talk about it right here on the channel today. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and guys, it has been a while since I uploaded. It has been, what are we, I'm filming this in May. I think it might go up at the end of May, maybe June. Last video I put up was in February. Biggest break I have ever taken, but I'm back. Hey, you know, I told you guys a while back I was gonna take a little break. But anyway, what we're gonna talk about today is what I've been up to. And if you've been following my Instagram, which if you're not, you should, I'll put it up here on the screen, Gearhead 704. I've let little teasers out of what's behind me right here. But today we're gonna get completely into it. And you know what, enough talk. Let me show you the new vehicle added to the fleet, to the family. Here you go. There you go, guys. A 1986 Mustang GT. New to the family, new to the channel. This is actually my daughter's car. She was into FOXBODYs for some reason a little bit. I don't know why. Could it be my influence? Maybe just a little bit. And this is actually a vehicle that's been on the channel before. For you OGs, here's a little hint. Oh Lord. That's right, this is the FOXBODY that I reviewed when I went to Texas back in January 2022. So almost 18 months ago we first saw this FOXBODY. And what you guys didn't see behind the scenes is that Chris from the Infamous Project, which I think he's actually passed me in YouTube subscribers now. It's pretty cool to see the growth. If you guys have been missing my content, you should definitely check him and Gary from Castle Customs as well. Those two, I think, make videos the most, like, not exactly like mine, they're all different, but similar kind of energy and style. Hopefully they won't take offense to that, but both those guys are great. Check them out. But yes, this 86 was one that Chris had that he was going to list on Bring a Trailer. And I kept after him about it because, for one thing, guys, it's an automatic, okay? And my daughter she does not yet know how to drive a stick. I'm gonna teach her over time. I've also got my blue convertible, Tar Heel Fox. It's a manual. So I'm gonna teach her that, but I wanted her to start out on an auto. So I stayed on Chris, like, you know, are you gonna sell it? When's it going to Bring a Trailer? And he ended up not listing it. And sometimes, guys, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta stay after the person for a while, and then you can get the car. So that's what I did. Now, a few things have happened since I got it. It did not come on these wheels. These wheels are the Cobra clone replicas from LMR. And the reason why they're on this car is quite simple. It had the original gator backs, and I wanted to drive it here to Fox Resto. You can see him at Fox Mustang Restoration. I wanted Matt and Della to be able to do a full inspection of the car, and that's one of the things they do here at Fox Resto. You can see they've got a FOXBODY there, a couple there, and a lot more inside. So I always work with them. I'm still working with Fox Mustang Restoration, Matt and Della, and they've already done the inspection, but I never filmed this video. This is the first video you guys are seeing. But in order to get the car here, had to drive it. The 10 holes on those gator backs, they weren't even taking air, they were dry rotted. And so I said, you know what, let's just throw these on. I don't know if these are gonna stay. Kristen, my daughter, it's up to her. And speaking of, I did get her reaction, first sort of reveal the car. So let me go ahead and throw that in so you can see what she thought when she first saw the car and realized she was getting it. There it is. There it is. And that might be our exhaust leak right there. But kind of cool to see it from up underneath. Of course, we're gonna do that at Matt's shop too. But she has no idea. I think she's gonna be pretty excited. I'm definitely excited, so. Vehicle is here. Kristen has no idea what she's getting. And I think she's gonna love it. I really do. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab her and yeah, let's find out. Okay, I have her in here, guys, and she's dressed like this because she's doing a play. So she didn't dress like this because she's getting a vehicle. She's in a play. Anyway, enough of that. All right, Chris, I'm gonna turn you around. Keep your eyes closed.
Eyes so closed. Okay.
Eyes closed. All right. And on the count of 3, I'm blocking the camera. I'm gonna tell you to open them. You can look at your new car.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is it what you thought? Were you expecting this?
I figured. I thought so, but like I didn't know for sure. Obviously, it's a 2003 Honda Civic.
I taught her well. Do you recognize this car?
I do. It's the
Where'd you see it?
the infamous project.
Yes, we got this from Chris.
Yeah.
I hammered on him and hammered on him and he finally gave up.
No.
So, here's your keys to your new FOXBODY.
I have a FOXBODY for my first car.
Yep.
How many people my age can say that?
How many people my age could say that?
Very true. Very true.
I can't even say that. I'm jealous of
That
you.
is true.
Vicariously living through you. You got a 4i.
I do.
86. It's sorry, it got in the rain, so it's a little messy.
Okay. I like cleaning cars.
A bird got it.
Ah,
Yeah.
not to worry. That's
So,
what I'm here for. I get to take care of it now.
well, go ahead and get in. Get inside. Are you surprised? A little bit. A little
I am
bit.
surprised.
You were expecting this a little bit.
I was slightly expecting it.
Mm.
Whenever you say a cool car that'll help you go fast, this is kind of one of the first ones that jumps in my mind. No, not this one, but Foxes in general.
See, it is the automatic, although we'll teach you how to drive a manual eventually.
Eventually.
But yeah, I've got the garage open, so go ahead and turn it on.
How? Which one?
The circle key is for all the doors
Okay.
and the trunk.
Mm.
This is the key for the ignition, square. Same on all FOXBODYs. Yeah, that's the dinger noise it makes. Here, stick it in and I'll show you how to shut that off.
Okay.
If you shut the door,
Ah,
see, it's fine.
it just doesn't like you having the door open. Man, that's rude.
Yeah, go ahead. Surprise! Also, it has an exhaust leak. We're gonna have to fix that.
Oh boy. Well, there's always something with these cars.
There you go. Let's turn on so you can see.
Okay.
Oh, this is a 4i, so I don't know. I think it's here. Yeah, you gotta pull that.
There you go.
There's your instrument cluster.
I like it. You gotta have to figure out all the AC stuff.
Oh yeah, you got a lot to figure out.
Yeah.
It does have a tape deck. Here, I'm gonna come around the other side. But we're good, guys. There's no exhaust getting in. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so you got the original tape deck. It's all factory original car.
Yeah.
And we can swap this out to a CD player if you want. Or they also make converters, you know?
You know I love my CDs.
Yeah, she is a
I can't
CD
go
kid.
anywhere without them.
Nope. There you go. You got your new car. That you've seen before, actually.
I know. This is actually not my first time I've been in this car.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna get it out in the sunshine and give like a walk around and say more about it. But she's got to run to her play. But how long you been waiting? Like a month. Like a month.
Like a month.
For the record, she did buy this car too. She saved her own money, and for what she didn't have, she's making payments. So
Yeah.
I just facilitated you getting it. Good choice, Kristen. What I chose for you, but good use of money. Obviously very excited, and she would like to be here today to talk about the car, which I'm about to get into what it is. But the reason why she is not is she's working, guys. She actually bought this car herself, and I did help her out with some of it. I loaned her a little bit of money, and she's paying me back. She's making payments to me. So yeah, she is paying the car, working hard, and that's what she's doing today. She works on Saturdays, and on Saturdays, that's when I'm off. So that's why she's not here, but she'll pop up in some of the other videos that you've seen. I've already filmed those. But anyway, enough about that. Chris, thanks for hooking me up with a car. Thanks for making a deal. And guys, let me tell you about what we've got here. Really excited about it. You saw the cinematic, but take a look at this interior. The interior, by the way, I love the doors. That's one of my favorite things. Look at this. It still needs a striker, but man, missing the strikers. I did bring the fire extinguisher because I wasn't sure if it was gonna make it. One of the things I had to do to get it here is a heater core bypass, which you guys are gonna see in a subsequent video. Yeah, I shot these out of order. So you're gonna see how I got it here to the shop soon. But anyway, let's take a look. One of the great things about this car is the mileage. See if you can see it right there. But those are original miles. Yeah, let me get you in better light, but it is a less than 54,000 original mile car. One owner, now 2 owners. Technically Chris owned it, I guess maybe 3, but yeah, 2 owner car. Got the Marty report. 86 GT. Look at the interior. I mean, you know what, let me just show you guys how clean it is. We did have a little issue right when I first tried to drive it here. The heater core exploded. That's why I mentioned I had to do a heater core bypass. I think I have some footage of that. I know I put it on my Instagram, so I'm gonna show you that real quick of what was happening with the heater core. Well, I thought I would take it for a little ride, the new Fox, but the heater core had other ideas. So unfortunately exploded, but I think what I'm gonna do now, I gotta do the bypass obviously, but yeah, we're gonna need to do a heater core and fun. But anyway, we're catching it, so it's not gonna sit here, it's gonna be fine. So all good. Happy Saturday, y'all. Avoid the heater core. But yeah, so the heater core stuff was all out all over here. But yeah, we got the classic red piping interior, halo headrests, and it is just simply gorgeous, in great shape. Like I said, I already reviewed this actually on the channel a while back, but hey, it's been a while, so this is kind of a mini review. Of course, tilt wheel is full GT, and we know there are a few problems with it. By the way, look at these freaking door panels. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Interesting thing I didn't realize, maybe this is 86 thing, no map pocket on the passenger side. More used to the Aero car, guys. A lot more used to those. But on the driver's side, we do have a map pocket. So still can't get over how the doors open and close. Got a little map pocket here. Of course, power windows, power locks, all that kind of stuff, fog lights, and this cockpit is just pretty neat. So a few things that we know are wrong with it right off the bat, or I've already seen the whole list that Matt and Della had. Stay tuned for that full inspection video. But the hatch definitely needs some new hatch struts so it'll stay up. So that's one of the problems. I already mentioned the wheels and tires, but let's show you under the hood. But the mileage on this vehicle, just ridiculous. And I think Kristen already has a name for it. Now, I have names for my cars. We don't have to name them, but she liked the idea of naming them. I've got two Fox bodies I own. So Tar Heel Fox, obviously it's a Carolina blue Tar Heel car color, and then Nemesis, which is the junk pile inside for OGs. Anyway, let's take a look under the hood here. There you go. It's your basic stock first year of EFI. In case you guys don't know, most of you do. Speed density, of course, not mass air, but it's an 86, first year of electronic fuel injection, all stock. I mean, this thing is so stock that when I had to do this heater core bypass, which you guys are gonna see, I was saying something a little like this. I was not happy. But we've got, just a few little problems, but really everything's here. That's the great part. It hasn't really been messed with. I mean, even these things go missing a lot. But we have this part on the upper intake manifold. Chris did put a new battery for me in there, so that's awesome. A lot of things that you can tell it's a 50-some-thousand mile car. This is one, this green stamp on the alternator here. But yeah, all stock under here, and will it stay that way? Well, for the most part, but if we have to change something, I'm gonna try to use my influence on my daughter, which I still have a little bit, to maybe go a little bit more modded. In fact, I have one question for you guys. We know it needs struts and shocks, and we know the springs are trash. So what would you guys think about? Let us know in the comments down below. Should we go a little lower? I have a set of springs for this, Ford's racing springs. I think they're B springs or C springs, I don't remember which. But I don't have to put them on Nemesis. Maybe Nemesis gets coilovers instead. And if I do that, should this car be lowered? Let my daughter Kristen know in the comments below what you think. I told her I might do this, and she was like, everyone's gonna say it should be lowered, but she's not sure. She kind of likes the stock ride height. I don't know, she's on the fence. She's still trying to decide. But anyway, that's in the future. Again, we don't know if the wheels are gonna stay, but this is the stock power plant. What were they, 215 horsepower, I think, in 86. So nothing crazy there, a little torquey, and really it's just more the cool factor of having a Fox. So once we get it all dialed in, we can tell you more what we're going to change to it. But really, most of all is that she just wants to drive it. She wants to enjoy it. She is going to be a senior in high school next year. And could you imagine if you're my age, I'm in my early 40s, getting closer to mid 40s. Could you imagine if you were able to take to high school something this clean, a less than 55,000 mile FOXBODY Mustang? That was not the case for me. So it turns out these are kind of coming back. The younger generation are into them a little more than they used to be. So I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, I've got to get it going before the next school year. She's got to drive it. I do have some things to do. Stay tuned for that video. But for right now, why don't we go ahead and give you a little startup here, let you hear that engine roar. you go. It actually has a massive exhaust leak. The H-pipe is not connected to the tailpipe on that side, and it's not running right. Definitely needs a tune-up. So that's why you're hearing those pops and stuff. But hey, it runs. I did get it here. You will see that first drive video as well. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it, so maybe I'll edit this out so you guys don't know. But here is the engine, pretty quiet. Not really much to it, but hey, it's a Fox body, you know, what more could you want? We do have to have the fire extinguisher just in case on the way over here. Didn't want any electrical fires after that heater core blew up on me. But anyway, let's crank this off, crank it off. I think you crank it up and turn it off. Let's turn it off. And there you go. Sweet stock interior, all stock, all original, low mileage, and just a great car. One of the cool things about it is it actually has 327 gears as an option, which I think most Fox bodies didn't have that. So maybe I'm wrong, and maybe all the autos just loaded that up, but I tend to think the autos were lower. Anyway, I think that's it. I wanted to intro the car, and let me know if you guys think I am crazy for helping, or letting, I say helping, but really, I guess I did help her a little bit, but letting my daughter take all of her hard-earned cash that she had been saving up and putting it into this 86 Fox body. Was that a good idea? Was it a bad idea? Let me know what you think. First car, doesn't even have an airbag. What can I say? I rubbed off on her, and I'm excited she's into it. So hopefully she will be able to make more videos, and hopefully I will be making more videos. Got a lot of work to do on this car, and I want it running for her senior year. That is the goal. Nemesis is on the back burner, and I'll talk more about that in an upcoming video. But really, I think that's gonna kind of do it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm back. If you did, please hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. We're on the road to 20K, trying to hit 20K subscribers. Subscribers, what is a subscriber? I don't know. But we're trying to hit 20K of them this year in 2023. So that would be awesome. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna see you here next time on Gearhead 7 and 4. I wanted Matt and Della to be do a, yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Why don't we go Goya? Why don't we Goya? What's a Goya? I don't know. Oh, it's still out over there. Anyway, I'll keep working through it.